Well, hello and welcome to another daily. This time I record right at 8 when the daily comes out at my time zone, just because I won't be able to record it later as I will go out tonight. And this means that I might not be as prepared as some of the other times, but still I've generated a kingdom plot, I've generated some opening discussion. Let's see. As always, I will first go through the kingdom. If you're not interested in that, feel free to skip. So we have City Quarter, which costs 8 debt, a steep price point, but it's both a draw card and a village because it gives you 2 actions on play. Then you reveal your hand plus 1 card per action card revealed. So if you have a bunch of action cards in your deck, then City Quarter will draw you a lot of cards. We have Patrician, which is in a split pile with Emporium. And Patrician itself gives you 1 card in action. You reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 5 or more, you put it into your hand. So also some form of draw if you have a lot of expensive cards in your deck. And yeah, by coincidence, the after having bought 5 Patricians, or after 5 Patricians have been depleted from the pile, Emporium gets revealed, which is a 5-cost card. So it synergizes with the Patrician. And Emporium is just a peddler variant, but so 1 card action and the coin. But when you gain this, you if you have at least 5 action cards in play, you also get +2 victory points. We have Village, which is a village. Well, card, 2 actions. We have Sacrifice, which lets you trash a card from your hand. If it's an action card, +2 cards, +2 actions. If it's a treasure, +2 coins. If it's a victory card, +2 victory points. And yeah, then we have Catacombs. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose one, put them into your hand, and or discard them and +3 cards. So this is the sifting smithy variant. And also when you trash Catacombs, you gain a cheaper card than Catacombs. Pretty nice. Crown. If it's your action phase, you may play an action from your hand twice. If it's a buy phase, you may play a treasure from your hand twice. And this one also counts as an action for City Quarter because it's an action treasure. The only valuable treasure it may double play here is the gold, but it's a throne room variant and usually very, very strong. Festival, +2 actions, buy and +2 coins. Nice payload card, and also on this board, it seems like the only plus buy. I mean, if you gain Forum somehow, which you can only buy here, you get +3 cards, and you also get +1 buy, but yeah, it's not true plus buy here. So Forum says +3 cards and +1 action, discard 2 cards, so sifting while being hand size neutral. Sentry is +1 card, +1 action. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, trash and or discard any number of them. Put the rest back on top in any order. So Sentry is a very nice and strong trasher, especially if you can gain it early. It also makes the openings a bit lopsided because 5-2 should be much stronger here than the 4-3. I mean, on the 4-3 you'll go for a sacrifice, I think, but Sentry is just so much more cycling and more trashing than Sacrifice could ever wish to be. So, yeah, let's see where we'll go. Hunting Grounds +4 cards. When you trash this, gain a duchy or 3 estates. And yeah, super strong draw, but we also have strong draw in City Quarter, which might be more desirable. And we also have 2 events from Empires. One is tax, which means that in setup already we added 1 debt to each supply pile. When a player gains a card in their buy phase, they take the debt from its pile. And also you can buy it for 2 to add even more debt to any of the supply piles. And this also makes the opening a bit awkward and slightly favors player 2 uh, as opposed to most other events and openings. And finally, we have Windfall, which is super nice payload. If your deck and discard pile are empty when you buy this for 5 coins, gain 3 golds. So this can really nicely rack up your payload in deck. So yeah, this looks like a very, very strong kingdom. And yeah, let's look at the kingdom plot here. Actually haven't looked at it before, but there's a bunch of draw and village, some nice thinning and sacrifice and sentry, some gains due to the festival being plus buy, and yeah, there's no attack card, so you just raise your opponent. There's alt VP in Emporium, and yeah, the goal will be to build a reliable deck that can probably double or even triple province here. With Windfall, you should be able to accelerate your payload a lot with, yeah. And the goal will be to trash down first and then get that draw in. We'll see which price points we hit, but the first five should be a Sentry, I think. And then, yeah, we should put a few silvers into our deck early on. It's not great, but we do need them for payload. And then see where we go from there. And then as soon as we have our deck under control, we can Windfall. And later on, festivals should be much better than silvers, so we might even trash the silvers with to sacrifice later. But early on, that they seem to be the only route to hit five a lot. So yeah, not super. Um, it seems a bit swingy on the 5-2. So opening wise, I've again prepared this thing. Um, and actually I'm just now realizing for the 4-3 I forgot something. So on 4-3 I think sacrifice pay off the debt is correct for sure, but on turn 2 you can either buy a patrician. I don't like that much because you'll end up with 2 debt and the patrician doesn't do anything for you yet. But you could also tax Sentry. And if your opponent seems to have the 5-2 or yeah, the 5-2 or 2-5, no, actually only if your opponent has the 2-5, then um, then you will inhibit them from getting the Sentry super cheaply. I don't know. But yeah, also on the 3-4, maybe on turn 1, better than getting that patrician would be to just tax Sentry, because patrician doesn't do anything for you. So yeah, I should really maybe correct this. And you do want to go for treasure early on. I mean, also there could be a consideration or an argument for just opening double silver, but that just seems a bit sad. I don't know. I like going for sacrifice. Well, the double silver, the more I think about it, the more valuable it might be. And then delay the sacrifice. So yeah, let me actually pause the recording. And we're back, and as you might see, the plot has changed. Yeah, I think the silver opening, the more I think about it, does look appealing, as the sacrifice won't do that much for you on the first shuffle. I mean, it will get rid of a card, but you really want to be hitting that Sentry as quickly as possible. So actually, I think that's what we might go for. On the 5-2, what you will go for sure is just Sentry. If you have the 2 on turn 1, you can tax sacrifice or silver to disincentivize your opponent from gaining those. And then by the Sentry on turn 2, I think it's slightly worse because you'll end up with 1 debt. On the 5-2, you can just buy Sentry and then on turn 2 pay off the debt. So okay, that's the opening discussion. Let's go. And I think I'll go for the double silver. Hmm. Okay, AI has the 3-4, I think. It buys Patrician. We can get the second silver. We do hit 5 here. And AI does go for sacrifice right away. We, however, do hit Sentry on turn 3, which is good. can put in a patrician. Do we want to put in a patrician? It could potentially be targeted by Sentry and hinder us from trashing, but could also, well, it is a cheap action card later on for City Quarter. But yeah, exactly that was what I was thinking about. Do we want Village or Patrician? Well, our main draw is going to be City Quarter. So yeah, let's go for that. Now here we can put in just one more Sentry. We really want to get those going, and hitting 5 here is super nice, as we might be able, well, we'll trash 2 of those. That's great. We do, oh, that patrician was amazing. And yeah, we just got rolling here. That was super duper good. Now here we have, so the last cards are Patrician Silver there. We could actually think about putting in an Emporium or Festival already. I think I like the Festival. We don't have any draw yet whatsoever, but next turn we can maybe already put in a City Quarter and then see. Yeah, this Patrician hopefully will draw us a 5-cost card. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, we have those estates here, but we will get to guarantee drawing this. Well, we will guarantee drawing this festival. You could also consider discarding the silver, but that's nice payload, and this will top deck us and the other Sentry, so that's great. Here we have, yeah, 7 and 2 buys. And at this point, what I might go for is just another festival and City Quarter, or do we just say let's be a bit safer and go for Emporium City Quarter? Emporium is 1 less money, but potentially a bit more draw. Mm, yeah, let's go for that. And the City Quarter immediately draws us 2 cards. Now here, of course, we do draw the estate again, but that's not that much we can do about that. Here we can once again guarantee the patrician to draw, and we do draw our deck here. Now here, well, we can just pay off the debt, and maybe, so the AI also is getting well trashed by now, but well, it also has a festival. I don't think we want to go for another City Quarter just yet, um, just because we do want to thin down, get a few other cards in deck first. So let's tax the City Quarter actually, as we only have 2 and end our buys. We do draw 2 here again. Hopefully not our estates. Yeah, we get to trash 1. Get to trash the other. Amazing. Do we want to trash the silver yet? No, I don't think so. And here, and our actions, we can... I think we want another festival, or we could just go for crown and sacrifice to get rid of those coppers in a deterministic way. So sacrifice crown, I think. But I think it's a bit too early for Windfall. We don't have enough draw just yet. So I like doing that. And then we can crown the festival this turn. Now we should maybe get in some proper draw in Catacombs or Hunting Grounds. It's nice that I just removed the that from Hunting Grounds. So yeah, here we do get to do this stuff. Well, the Sentry won't be of much use, but that's okay. Can even, well, now let's not top deck the Sentry, just because we do want to play this Emporium, right? For extra coin. Or do we just want to top deck the Sentry? How much coin do we have? We have 10. This could be... I think we do want the extra coin. I think we do want to go something like Hunting Grounds Festival. Yeah, that looks good. And then the next turns, we do want to put in one more city quarter. Currently costs 10 debt due to the tax we put on it. Maybe AI will get one. No, it just goes for it goes for Windfall and city quarter. Nice. Yeah, let's start this off by playing the Sentry. The city quarter will draw us 4 cards, 3 cards, amazing. And we might be able, no, we won't be able to trash anything else, but that's okay. Oh, we don't want to play that yet. We don't want to crown it. Let's play the Hunting Grounds, I guess. And yeah, just crown this, get rid of this copper. Now we also want to Windfall for sure. Maybe crown village just as another action card, and now city quarter. This is looking quite nice. If we don't draw anything nice off of this patrician here, we can just crown the Emporium and then play the Hunting Grounds. So we will draw. It's all about ramping up the payload now. It's already turn 12, which is a bit slow, but tax means that this is going to happen. AI goes for another Windfall. Luckily, AI only has one festival for payload so far. And yeah, we, on the other hand, do have for plus buy so far. We, on the other hand, have the crowns and the festivals, so that's really good. And yeah, we can use this here. Now, the sacrifice can get rid of one of our silvers just for more liability. This crown can double play the gold. And now I think we go for the same thing again. Also Windfall. Maybe crown festival. And then one more city quarter. And next turn we should be able to start provincing. Hopefully, let's see what. So AI doesn't draw here. Just pays off some debt. With those 6 golds in deck, of course, you are a little likely to not draw sometimes. We might also not draw. Here, I think let's sacrifice the patrician to guarantee 2 cards that we draw. It still could have also just not sacrificed it. We did. Yeah, what do we get at this point? I bought nothing and just added text to the hunting grounds pile, which makes sense. We could go for 2 victory points off of an Emporium, or we could go for a Catacombs. So we saw 4 of the 6 golds. Next turn we should hopefully draw. I think the Emporium is fine. Do we want to put in one more city quarter? Let's say yes. Now, this turn is amazing. We do draw. AI also seems to draw. Yep. That looks like it will draw. Which means that it's slightly scary, but luckily it only has those 2 buys. So it needs to add a festival and a province probably. I think that's what I would go for, or just double province. That's actually relieving because that means that AI will only be able to double province the next 2 turns at most. So while we will hopefully be able to triple province, so we can double crown festivals and our actions again. Actually, even double crowning festivals is not of much use. Let's just play 1 crown on festival for 5 buys. I think that's enough. And then crown those golds. And I should definitely play the Emporia and the sacrifice probably as well. Now go end our actions. Crown those golds. Okay, we have 29. And I think we do want to put in a forum as well, so maybe we can use that to set up the next turns later. Okay, and double province, and maybe just Emporium. Yeah, the AI has a slight lead on victory points just because. So let's tax the provinces as well with the leftover 2 money because it used sacrifice to thin down. That doesn't look good, while AI does look like it's drawing. Let's see. Hopefully we'll also be able to draw. I think we do need to sacrifice this Emporium to get a 2+2 actions. It's too risky to not do that. And I'm not sure which card we would have drawn first, but if we had just drawn the province playing the Emporium, we would have done it. So good thing we didn't. And here, do we just play the city quarter? I think it should be okay. Maybe we should have played the forum first. My dream was to set up the next turn, but actually that's stupid because hopefully we will be able to triple province. So yeah, play the forum here. Yeah, that was a bit dumb. But yeah, we do manage to draw. We do get to play these festivals. Just need 4 buys, that's okay. Triple play those golds, and we could have even quadruple provinced and yeah, do end this game, but as you saw, it's a bit scary in the end. Maybe we should have gone for the forum stuff earlier. It's just a bit scary in the end that you don't have that much influence over your next shuffle. We would have had some influence over our next shuffle had we gone for a forum, top decked, I don't know, maybe a sentry for the next turn to start that off. But yeah, we did have those 2 provinces and 6 golds in deck that could hinder our draw, and there is always a chance that you dud. Luckily, also AI did it, and AI had a bit of a junkier deck. Never went for those sentries, and only stopped at 1 extra buy. So I think, yeah, we did have the better plan there, but it is a bit scary. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, I will try to catch you next time. Goodbye.